What's up guys, this is Sharon talking, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be talking about the second Game Boy SaGa banner that got announced recently. We already have all the information because he posted a video that showcases the new changes to this style. So let's go straight to Reddit, and we have an update to the original post by Hands43. Thank you so much for always doing this. So we can compare to the JP counterparts of the characters, and well, I have to say from the start that this banner is very low value. These characters don't have much to offer. Well, they tried to do something here. Well, Curtis got very good buffs to Endurance and Will. He became a defensive style. He was not in JP, and well, he has this defense up that stacks 5 times, 5 turns, so that he can actually reduce damage even further. Has fired up 7 for 40% damage increase, then has another 20, and when he recovers with spells, he will also give a very small healing, 1 BP to all surviving allies, and he also just gets 1 BP in the end, so he's a 4 BP per turn character. Then the bad thing is that he doesn't have access to good skills in my opinion. There is a 2 BP spell with B power. Well, for the cost is not bad, but it's random. You cannot choose a target. If there's more than one target, he will choose himself. Then we have Healing Breath. This is a spell that revives and recovers, the same from Witch's Daughter. Well, it should be enough to heal most of the HP. And then he will trigger his passive, where he also gives a very small healing and 1 BP. This is a very old design. It started with Sacha back on December of 2021, and it was never so important because, well, you still have to use LP in order to trigger this, and you don't want to. Then skill number 3 is the same from Illicit. It's a 6 BP spell with E power that attacks between 2 to 4 times. The average is 3 times. It's good because you could say that with 3 hits you have entry level of triple S power, right? Okay, but the character itself have to rely on this only, and well, this is random as well, so depending on the situations you will not be able to use this in a good way because you cannot choose a target. There's a chance to paralyze, that's good, but well, I do believe that we have way too many paralyze inflictors and we don't even need them all the time. So it's a character with a simple design. The inheritance from his S style are not even that interesting as well, and well, Witch's Daughter that got released recently is a much better design, and this character here will receive something like an SS- grade just because he's recent and can't actually survive well, but well, you don't have reasons to bring this character to any hard challenges. He just works if you need something on Remembrance and skip it many of other utility characters with better setups. The next character is Sharon, and they buffed her STR. 120 is the highest value on the game right now, and Endurance and Will because she wants to be used on Remembrance, and they decreased her dexterity, but they changed the accuracy of the game, so she will not miss, I believe. Her agility is okay, and that's it. Well, this character here has utility design. She does have very high STR, but it's not made for full damage potential. We have 25% chance to trigger a damage block, but you can still be inflicted with ailments. And then she will also recover her HP and get 2 BP. But that's 25% of the time, it's not reliable, and way too many effects. Just one passive with very low chance to trigger. Then the second, she starts the fight with 12 BP, and she gets 3 BP if she does not take any damage in that turn. That's because of farming setups, because you do not take damage when you are farming. So I believe it will work more on farming than on real challenges. But then it allows her to use some interesting cycles that I'll be discussing better on the review. And then she has Intrinsic Club 4. So in order to decrease damage, she relies on resisting damage. That can be hard, like I said many times, because way too many characters are getting this type of passive, and in order to resist, kinda have to bring something like Proof of War Tower, and if there's too many characters with this setup in your party, you have some difficulty to resist, unless the enemy is too simple, attacks with only 2 or 3 types. But some boss fights attacks with just so many elements that it's hard to resist. Then for skills we have the first one that has E power but attacks 2 times. Reminds me of something from Leonid. This actually has good damage potential, it's something like 8 power for only 2 BP. it's critical to bone, and well, you cannot choose the target, but again, if there's only one enemy, there's no problem. They changed the second skill. This was supposed to be AoE S power attack. That's Grun's Land Plus. It was given out to her S style. You can still use this as inheritance. But pretty nice what they did here. It's a double S power attack with 9 BP cost, single target damage with only blunt. But after she attacks, she enters an evasive stance that lasts for 1 turn. She can use this 5 times in battle. This is nice because fully evasion. She will not take damage, she will not take any ailments, she will fully evade. And it's a fix also for the Wuhan battle on Remembrance, because you can just use this when the soldiers are trying to instant kill you. Not instant kill it, just use a formation that increases her chance of being attacked. Well, sometimes they may target some of your older characters. Just restart, you only need to win once. So she can save you just like Hana did by inflicting confusion, but I do believe that Sharon is a much better investment than Hana. Still not as good for real challenges besides just Remembrance. Then we have the third skill for 12 BP. We have a roll attack with blunt and heat with triple S power, but before she even attacks, she casts herself a morale up that increases damage by 40%, lasts for 4 turns, critical to bone enemies, and then she unleashes the attack. That will feel like an entry level 4S attack. Only problem is that she only has 20% damage passives from the intrinsic. That means that even though the attack seems strong, it won't do that much damage as a single target skill. For farming, well, it's still pretty strong if you want to bring her for events that has enemies aligned in a row. Totally gonna kill them. But she cannot use this twice, and her follow-up attack is also not roll. So you have some problems when going for the second wave. You have to bring 2 characters, she kills one wave, the second character kills the other wave, that works. But as a character that tries to be a carrier, it will not work. She will always need to be paired up with someone else. This decreases the utility of a farming setup a little. Then, the good thing is that she can use this skill on turn 1 and then on turn 3, because she will not get hit when farming. You can also use Grunt's Land Plus on turn 1 and turn 3 as well. So for farming, nice for story, but she still needs the help of someone to kill wave number 2. Still, I don't think this is a very good investment. Only if you really need a damage dealer with some utility for Remembrance, you can wait for a better one in the future if you want. Then there is Lara, and she is a martial artist that relies on intelligence, just like Deities, Creator, Goddess, those characters. So a focus on agility and intelligence, and those status were even buffed. And recently we were just average, and everything else does not matter much. Besides STR, she does have access to some martial arts skills, especially one 4S attack for her S style. Okay, but moving on, we have for the 7 increased damage by 40%. She also has the type of passive that if she does not take damage in a turn, she will recover around 1000 HP and gets 3 BP. And then we have an increase in attack by 30%, and she also has 37% chance to evade. When the battle starts, she will lose 1 LP as recoil damage. That's kind of a way to just balance the passive, but there's something else. When she kills a target, her skill number 2 will be activated right after. I don't know why they did this, because it makes no much sense. Let's talk about the skills. The first one is a C power free skill with just blunt damage, but that's actually amazing. It's a martial arts skill, so it relies on STR and agility, but for C power and free, very good. Okay, then we have a 6 BP double S power attack. It's nice that we are getting double S power attacks with 6 BP. It will happen more often, but in her case it's random. So you cannot choose a target, there's more than one, you have a problem. Next, Remembrance will not like random attacks. Then the third one is a 10 BP 4S attack that is also random, and also heat. Those two last ones depends on having a martial arts weapon with the fire element imbued, because it uses intelligence and agility, so it's a spell, not a skill. And you could say that you can bring her for farming setups and use the skill number 3, and then she kills a target and then chases with the second skill. This will be on rank 1? I don't know. who is she going to kill with a double S power attack? She needs to kill one target. That requires a wave with 2 enemies. I don't understand why they did this. Makes 0 sense to me. So she gets access to a 4S attack with 13 BP. She cannot use this on turn 1. It's martial arts. I don't know. I just don't see the potential on this character. It's pretty strange. And for martial arts, we do have access to lots of different characters that will be just good for Remembrance right now and in the future. Well, this banner will receive a Bronze Minus award. That's the lowest award I can give to a banner. None of these characters deserve a triple S grade or even an SS plus grade, with only Sharon getting close to that level. But these characters don't offer much potential and just don't have a good design, in my opinion. So even if you like the characters, I suggest you to wait, check on Arthur's banner review that I'll be releasing before reset time, and decide if you want to pull for Arthur because he's the only interesting character there, or if you want to summon. I heard that we may get Uni banner pretty soon, and you don't know what happens after that. So, thank you so much for watching this video. But that is my opinion. What is yours? Please say here in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't. I hope to see you soon in the next video.